You turn off your cameras. We are now live. Welcome to the after party, everybody. I've got with us. We've got Unholy Mo. We've got Tatted Atheist. We've got Nadine Callan. We've got Strawman Atheist. We've got Duke Bonanza, and from across the pond, we've got the Badger Man himself. Bad Tempered Badger is his actual name. Follow all these people on Twitter.
You left out Nadine.
No, hello. I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like first. I'm like practically first.
Is there such thing as a good-natured badger? I'm just curious. I mean, I'm pretty sure badgers are mean all the time.
No, my buddy had one that was pretty cool.
Oh, I just thought they were pretty mean critters.
Well, I mean,
maybe I'm thinking
European badger.
Maybe I'm thinking of honey badgers that they're pissed off all the time.
I hear the European badger is a lot friendlier than the ones you have across the pond there.
Oh, well, I don't want to play with any badgers, so.
Oh, I'm nice. Except when I'm
besides you, man. I mean, play with you and speak to you, not play with you in the dirty way.
Oh, he's already getting dirty, and we just started.
That's my job.
Hey, he's 18 plus, man. Leave me alone.
I should really do it so I can see the chat.
Yeah, well, there's no one's really saying anything in the chat at the moment that I can see.
Because no one's watching.
No, but we got 4 people watching, apparently.
Well,
it's probably all of us.
Oh, no, I can hear myself.
We got some pretty stout competition right now. Gallus Iwan's streaming. I think.
I know.
There's Non Sequitur shows streaming. There's quite a
Skyler's streaming.
Yeah. Actually, I just contacted Nacha, and he's like, "Fuck you guys! I'm watching the guy right now." Yeah. It's like, screw you guys.
He's watching what?
Gallus Iwan's streaming right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, they should all fucking be here.
Yeah.
They should all be here.
Nacha.
That's why I say we should hijack their shit.
This is where the party's at, goddammit.
That's where all the cool people are, anyway.
Yeah. Well,
go troll them.
Don't include me in that one.
I'm just joking. We're not all the cool people. But we are cool, but we're not all the cool people.
Speak for your goddamn self, dude. I'm pretty fucking cool.
I didn't say you're cool. What I said was we're not all of the cool people. I mean, I'm not saying we're the only cool people in the world is what I mean.
I'm the only cool person in the world, dude.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, only when we fucking cut you up and stuff you in the freezer.
Wow.
Oh, that might have been a little extreme.
Did you say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Did they hear me?
Inside head voice. Inside head.
It got dark.
I'll just have to cut his head off and bury him in the woods somewhere. It goes without saying.
That's right. He's just admiring the shape of your skull.
Yeah. I'm just admiring the shape of your skull, man.
One toke, man. One toke, you poor bastard. Just wait till you see those goddamn bats.
Right. God didn't do that. You're a fucking narcotics agent. I knew it.
I just put our link to our stream in Godless Island's fucking stream.
Did you really? And suddenly the viewer count goes up.
And Mr. Narky said, "Hey, rude, Sir William, rude."
Say sorry, I was just joking.
I'm just saying, right?
Steal all his traffic.
I'm trying to. I don't think
I'm gonna jump onto this thing here first, and then I'll. Whoa! I did one of them infinity things where it just keeps going like a mirror. I don't know. I'm talking about, anyways. I'm gonna go and have a quick smoke, so I'll be with you guys on the little guy, and then I'll come back.
You do you, brother. You do you.
Infinity.
Infinity and beyond.
Are any of you guys gamers? Is League of Legends worth playing?
I heard it is. I generally play Dota, but I'm gonna be switching to League of Legends because all you fucking assholes play it.
I was watching some gameplay of it yesterday, and it reminds me of Diablo 3 a lot. So
yeah, it's a top-down type thing. Was Dota was the first one, and it was made on Warcraft 3, And it was one of the mods for Warcraft 3, and then it became its own video game eventually, and its own genre. So that's why I remind you of it. Shit, the original one, you probably would see a lot of your people.
League of Legends is Sirius's one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one Cirrus plays and Godless Island and all them.
Yeah,
I saw Godless Island playing it. I saw the stream where he was first playing it. I told him the best build was to get the Staff of Wisdom. As far as I'm aware, there is no Staff of Wisdom.
With Staff of Wisdom.
Yeah, that's kind of like like a rail stretcher. It doesn't exist.
What if you prefer the Staff of Sodomy? I'm just saying.
I've never played it, so I just went in the stream and started advising him badly.
I don't think any of us are Catholics, so I don't
Just start making up.
not a good idea.
I was for a short period of time.
The Staff of Sodomy.
Fuck that shit.
It's got a Jesus butt plug on the end of it. The Staff of fucking Sodomy does.
It's the baby Jesus one, though. It can't be the.
Oh, okay. The baby Jesus one. It can't be full size. That'd be humongous, dude.
What?
I mean,
like
it's not the crucifix one.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of Masochist Jesus, man.
Masochist. You know how everybody finds Jesus in prison? I have an idea of like a prison Jesus being all buff and fucking having tattoos and shit. It's like a prison Jesus, an actual prison Jesus.
Would he wear a hairnet?
Hey, if Jesus had a tattoo that all prisoners have, would he have "Only I can judge me"? you know how it says "Only God can judge me."
I think he just had pictures of himself.
Right. And does Jesus think, "What would I do?" instead of "What would Jesus do"?
No. We've already covered this. We've covered this. Jesus thinks, "What would Jack Burton do?"
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Jack Burton.
And then he shakes the pillars of heaven.
Yeah. Jesus got a tattoo that says, "Only I can judge me."
I bet somebody out there actually has that tattoo.
They probably do.
Perhaps it was the "Only Mary can judge me."
Only Mary. There you go. That's even better. That's funny.
You're never too old to get shit on by your mom.
Oh, the good old-fashioned Catholic Cleveland steamer.
Not that kind of shit on, but
Oh, you're gonna learn, dude. You're gonna learn. If you open the door, I will sashay through it. I don't care.
Yeah. Not even sashay. You'll fucking run through it. Like Usain Bolt and shit.
Or he has an arrow in his hand that says "hole punch here."
I don't think
I had a buddy who used to have a tattoo, or he still does have a tattoo, but he has a tattoo of Jesus pogo sticking, and you can see where the holes in his hands are from the crucifixion. It is one of the best tattoos I've ever seen, dude. I was like, oh, that is great. And he has this big cheesy grin on his face.
That's awesome. Fuck Jesus.
Fuck right in the ass.
no prison
Why?
Jesus fucks you in the ass.
Right. He's like, come here, you're mine, my dad's and the Holy Ghost bitch now, motherfucker. Come on, get over here.
You drop
Hey,
the
man.
snake, it turns into a three-way.
I might convert to being a bottom for prison Jesus. You never know. My affinity and desire to fuck God is legendary.
What do you reckon of this
Sins
tattoo,
I
then?
did not expect to hear.
I'm just saying, it's got to be the ultimate cock and asshole. It has to be.
It just isn't worth it, right?
Do celestial beings even have genitalia?
Well,
They do in my fantasy.
if we're made in their image, they have to have. I mean, does that mean spiritual image or physical image?
I thought Zeus kept turning his penis into a fruit tree or something.
I also fucked a cow.
God wasn't the first one to have a thing for mortals. Look at all the old Greek gods; they loved fucking mortal women.
You telling me that all this time Zeus was the cause of bovine tuberculosis?
Right? Like, look at all the fucking ancient gods; they loved mortal women.
Oh yeah.
Well, why
They
not?
love virgin mortal women.
Like I could see Zeus come home and hear us like, "You did it again, didn't you, you son of a bitch? You just can't leave your massive god penis in your pants."
You had to turn it into a ray of light this time, trying to fucking trick me. Didn't work, motherfucker.
90% of Greek mythology would not exist
Yeah.
if Zeus could just keep his dick in his pants.
All right. How many? If Zeus was real, how many Greek women lost their life because of Hera's jealousy?
Oh man, that's a good question.
That goes across the board, dude. Because I think that Medusa was created because Poseidon slept with her.
Oh yeah, I think wasn't she like the love child of Poseidon and Aphrodite or some shit like that?
No, she was like a high priest. I believe she was a high priest, and she was supposed to be chaste and a virgin, and then Poseidon
got cursed.
Yeah, she got fucked by Poseidon in the temple.
Yeah, that's why she got cursed, because she was like a Vestal virgin, or the Greek version of a Vestal virgin.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same if it's the god, is it?
Right, look, I got a nacho over here.
Nacho, man.
And did anyone come over because I put the message in fucking Godless Island's fucking chat?
Oh, Shane. Hi, Nacho. Hi, Reese.
Got 7 viewers. Nacho's here.
Nacho!
We got all the cool kids in chat anyway.
Good eye, Nacha.
Well, Shane's here. It's like fucking furniture, though.
Dude, fucking Shane's everywhere. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Shane.
Dude, Shane is fucking everywhere. That guy is a goddamn bot.
Have you guys had a chance to check out his newer videos? Pretty awesome, man. If you get a chance, check them out.
I was looking into his videos the other day. They are very interesting. But I'm just convinced that he's a computer algorithm designed to take down the atheist community. That guy's fucking everywhere all the fucking time. Every stream I go to, Shane's there. It's just like, what? There's got to be more than one.
I'm just waiting for Nacho to get pissed off with me going on about that one time he jumped out of a plane.
Right? That's why his hair looks like Billy Ray Cyrus, because it all blew back and it's stuck that way now.
Well, yeah, but it's like a cross between Legolas and Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's like the elven Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, God.
Does that mean Breaking Heart is immortal?
Now that I've seen it in his avatar, I can't unsee it, man.
Does that mean there's an Elvin Miley Cyrus too?
Oh God,
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. There is.
Yeah, and they have problems with her too. She's fucking dwarves and elves, humans, whatever.
I was about to ask, does she make better decisions than the actual Miley?
Probably not.
No, not at all. Not at all. Miley Cyrus.
She's probably made very bad decisions. She probably is royalty after all in the elven court.
Could you consider Billy Ray an elven Billy Ray royalty?
Well, not in real life, no. But I mean, like, I'm just trying to make a comparison. I mean, he was royalty for like 5 minutes.
He hasn't been famous in a long time.
Yeah, and it was he only had that one song.
Break his heart.
Nacho, am I sending you a link or what?
That was what, early 90s, like 91 or 92, some shit like that.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, yes, sir.
Yeah,
saw him.
I want to say I was a freshman.
I hope you were conceived that song.
No, no way, no. That was years later.
Yeah.
That was way before she met my father. She saw that, but she said he did "Achy Breaky Heart" 3 times.
Well, that's the only song anybody knew by him.
Yeah. Like, play that one again.
Play that one song.
He put out a single, and he's like, by the way, I do have a whole album, you know? And they're like, but that's all right. Put it out. You know?
I had that issue when I went to see a band live, and everyone knew one song by this band, and it was the song I least liked by them. Everyone's going to play this one song.
There's a lot of bands like that, like Radiohead, for instance. They fucking hate Creep, dude. They despise that song. They got hundreds of good songs, but everybody always wants to hear Creep. That's all they want to hear.
That's what.
Yeah, and that's a
too.
Yeah, that's a damn shame too, because like I would say Radiohead's one of the best bands to come out of Britain in like 30 years.
They are fucking talented, dude. Them guys are fucking. Have you ever seen their basement tapes? Their lead guitarists, their singers playing like a guitar, a keyboard, and fucking all kinds of shit at the same time, and singing. I'm like, wow, that's talented.
Dude, Paranoid Android and Kid A are two of the best records ever made.
Yeah, but people need to listen to Radiohead besides just Creep. They're not giving them a fair shake. That's for sure.
One at karaoke, and it always goes over pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with Radiohead. Creep.
It's a great song, but I was in a band. I know what it's like to fucking, just people want to hear, oh, play that one song. It's great every time, like, I don't want to play it no more.
Oh, the Pretenders, man. Chrissy Hines is the same way about Back on the Chain Gang.
Oh, were you
she never wants to play that song.
Were you upset when your fan wanted you to play that one song?
Yeah, when my one fan. I had my.
At least you have fans.
Time. Hey, I was on the radio once. That's an achievement, dude. And I did open for Poo Poo Roach. Well, I didn't. My band did. I wasn't there just by myself.
Poo Poo Roach.
I'm not a big Papa Roach fan.
God, they suck.
They do. But hey, they're a bigger band, It's exposure. That's what it's all about.
My mom doesn't get me.
It's all about exposure, man.
How you spell extrapolate?
Extrapolate?
EXTRAP. Oh, wait.
EXTRAPOLATE?
XYG 745321.
No, I think it's extra and then POLATE. Extrapolate.
Thank you.
Extrapolate.
That's what I said.
I don't know how to spell things. I live underground, and you all spell things weird anyway.
Yeah.
You can't trust us.
Well, not me. We were the last province to join Canada. We're still Brit until 49.
Me and Badger are going to start an underground apostate club.
I like how Shane spelled it in the chat for you.
Yeah.
And you can trust
Shane
him as a robot.
He's our Ultron. Or Hal. Possibly a Hal.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Neil?
He's Kit.
I'm looking at the chat right over here. So.
No, that was a reference to Hal. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say even I got that one.
Hey, Tony, when are you going to let me braid your beard, dude?
Never.
I just want to braid it, man. I just want to braid it and put some bows in it. I just want to make you pretty, dude.
The only way I'll let you do it is if we had that song playing in the background of that one movie with the ghost guy, and the guy was like,
Caddy doesn't strike me as the hipster type, to be honest with you.
Okay.
The beard is from laziness, not from style.
Yeah, well,
So
in the military, you couldn't shave, could you?
What?
You couldn't shave when you had to shave every day in the military, didn't you?
Yeah, that's how I grew a beard, because when I was my first years in the Navy, I didn't have to shave at all. And my boot camp instructor was like, shave. And I was like, I don't need to shave. Shave, motherfucker. So 2 months in a row shaving. And now
I thought in the Navy that you're allowed to have facial hair if you're on a ship.
That's only if your captain is super cool and you could buy a beard shit, and it's like $50 for the whole entire deployment. So
Are
you can
you
go
serious? So you have to have you have to pay a beard tax pretty much?
Essentially, yeah, but that money goes to MWR, which is morale, whatever the fuck it is.
That's like some Peter the Great shit. Yeah, you can keep your beard.
No,
the
money does go to you though. It like when you go like sandboarding in Dubai and shit like that, it goes down in price based on the fact that we have it's kind of like insurance, but
I've heard that like a lot of the guys they have stationed over in the Middle East, they let grow beards because the men over there won't respect any man without a beard, so they let the men grow beards over there so that the villagers will listen to them.
It all depends on what your job is. in that aspect. Yeah, like if you have to have constant contact with villagers and stuff, then yeah. But if you're just a jarhead that's just there to, shoot people.
Yeah, I heard it was the Rangers more than anybody. They're the
Rangers and Seals.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but Tyler, let's get back to my obsession with your beard. Okay, so you don't want me to braid it. What if I were to curl it with a curling iron?
I think that makes it worse. I'd rather you braid it.
Right.
What if he waxed it?
Why don't we give him a perm and some ribbons while we're at it?
If you waxed it, I would probably die from fucking passing the fuck out from the pain.
Why don't you one of those little beard bangles?
There's definitely going to be some ribbons. There's going to be some ribbons involved. But, I mean, that's what, curl it.
What's a beard bangle? Is that one of those things like the Vikings wore?
They're pretty cool. Yeah, I think they are.
Is it like those anal bead things that Dumbledore had on his beard?
No, I don't want anal beads. I mean, like the stone fucking things that you put in your beard.
Vikings had all kinds of funny.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Things like bits of bone or whatever. But the things I've seen beard bangles were just
hello,
like a shiny thing.
Holy shit! What's up, Nacho?
Hey, it's the plane jumper guy.
Hey, Nacho, you're the worst technical advice person ever.
Really? I am? Why is that?
Because you don't explain everything. I was like, how do you make your guy? How do you make your guy blink? Here's like 2 tips out of 70.
Sorry.
I didn't make my guy blink, so I wouldn't. He said, "Be right back." He saw that I was showing up, and he decided to piss off.
Fine.
Don't piss off.
It's the mullet
as well, man.
Okay,
yeah, of course.
Guys, who wants to be in on this idiot thing that I'm part of on Twitter? I said, Buddy says to me, that's because you are cherry pickers, same as the rest of the Bible-hating clones. Now, let's see the verses where Christ teaches us to be cruel. Because I said, at least I wouldn't have to see them again. Seeing them in heaven would be cruel. Why would you want that? I forget. The Bible says it's okay to be cruel. At least that's what I get from it. And
tag me.
Okay, who said that?
Duke Bonanza. Tag me and I will eat this motherfucker alive.
Yeah, Duke.
Tag me
Duke's
too.
always up for a Twitter
Who said that? I can't.
I'm arguing with the AIU Twitter.
Tag both the Americans.
Okay. So tatted in Duke.
Oh bullshit!
Yeah. Tag me in that shit. I will get in there and eat this fucker alive.
It's a really freaking long.
I like the fact that you had to pull back on what you're actually gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this cunt. Oh wait.
Okay. I'd say tag me, but.
No, that was an accident. That was just my brain fucking with me. I'll say cunt all day long. I'm a lovable cunt.
I think it was because you got to eat the cunt alive. It's what pulled you back. I think.
Dude, I eat cunts alive all the time. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I hope it's alive, by the way.
Well, I mean,
necrophilia is illegal.
Dude, that's the only ones I can talk about. That's the only ones I can talk about on fucking YouTube. You know what I mean? I can't talk about the other ones. I can't bring up my Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
You've got a severed piece that's basically a fleshlight.
Well, you got the link to it.
I'd say tag me as well, but I'm still trying to recover from S.J. Thompson not replying after I proved that the quotes you were using were not accurate.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, join the fucking club, dude. She never responds to me. I fucking tear her arguments apart all the time.
Yeah,
I never get a response.
Yeah, she won't. If she thinks she's arguing, if she thinks she's arguing an idiot, she'll continue it. But if she realizes this is a lost cause, she'll run for the hills.
This guy is not running because
as Bruce Dickinson would say, she runs for the hills.
If you quote her,
she was quoting a study. No, she wasn't. She was quoting a scientific paper about. I think it was about formation of different universes given different conditions. and she was taking certain lines from it. Yeah. She was taking certain lines from it to say about statistically miraculous odds. So I Googled around, found this study, and dragged that line out in context, and she stopped answering.
Oh, dude, I slammed her on statistics the other day. Like, I slammed the shit out of her, where I was like, we don't have the data. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to talk about how hard it is for RNA to change into DNA without some kind of guiding hand.
Right.
Like,
we don't know. We just don't know.
Yeah,
We
we have
don't
an
know.
incomplete. We have an incomplete factor.
We have an incomplete factor, but the theists like to present it. The way they like to present it is there was one RNA, and if that one RNA doesn't become DNA, life doesn't exist.
Right.
And it's like, no, like there's probably billions of them. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a dumb
not like
argument.
there was just one.
Just one.
Yeah, that's the way they present it. Oh, well, this has to happen one time, so there's only one chance. And it's like, dude, no. Like,
The only reason you believe that, you want to stay in your sins.
Right.
Yeah, the only reason you believe that is because you want to stay in your sins.
Right. Why are Christians so obsessed with they think that they're like, oh, the world's so amazing. If we were like 1 foot closer to the sun or 1 foot farther away, I'm like, no, that isn't how it works at all, you dumb motherfuckers. I'm like,
Wings.
yes. I'm like, yes. Like, yes, it's amazing that we're living. And we live in a Goldilocks zone, but it's not as fine-tuned as you think it is. You know, it's not fucking quite that fucking extreme.
Yeah, there's so many planets in the Goldilocks zones of other stars. It's unfucking believable.
Right, I mean...
Unbelievable. And on top of that, like, so much of our planet is uninhabitable. Like, so much of our planet is completely non-habitable to life. So, like...
Right. Yeah, look at all the deserts and shit, you know?
I mean, look at 70% of it. It's water.
Yeah. 70, there you go.
Yeah, I've seen that percentage. Hashtag me.
Here's the thing with that debate with S.J. Thompson. I like space, and I like talking about space. It's one of the things that I'm quite into.
I'm starting to get a bit snarky here. He says to me, you obviously have a lot of anger. I would only say take time to understand the Bible, study it. Start with the New Testament. Takes 2 weeks. What's to lose? Everything to gain.
Why start with the New Testament? What is it? Fucking Star Wars?
Brain cells. my answer to that is brain cells.
This guy's Daddy Mention? Is that the dude? That's the dude we're talking about?
Oh, yeah. He's been going on since I started this thread.
I might put
What a name. What a name.
His name
Daddy
is
Mention.
Let's get him in here.
Mention. You want to get him in here?
Tag me in it. I want to see this. Strawman, tag me.
Okay.
Is there any way I can throw a Bible at someone on Twitter?
Yeah, I'd rather see I want to see the strawman him.
Oh, Strawman, there you go.
That's what I do in my videos. Whenever somebody quotes a Bible verse as evidence, I throw the Bible out.
Yeah, I've seen you do that. Hi, Reese. I'm sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Oh my god, I'm so confused.
Oh shit, it's Reese. What's up, Reese?
He said, "Hey, underground rat." And I'm not sure if he's talking to you, Badger, or me. There's two underground rodents, so I'm not sure.
I think it must be you because.
Well, technically, I'm an insectivore.
Yeah, I don't think badgers are rodents, are they?
No, I don't think they are. Are they?
No.
Bears.
I know moles aren't rodents; they're insectivores.
We badgers are in our own little family.
Okay.
It includes badgers. It also includes wolverines and I think ferrets and all the animals related to them.
So you're unique.
I'll be right back.
I met a girl with that name.
Oh, and I tagged you, Strawman.
Calling someone unique is like giving them a participation award. You know, that's almost how it feels. Like, you're unique. That's like something your teacher would tell you if you're a dumbass. You're unique. Don't worry.
What are you talking about when I was
No,
considering?
I don't think you're a dumbass. I'm just saying that doesn't that sound like something your teacher would tell you if you were a dumbass, but they didn't want to come out and say it and be like, "Oh, you're unique, Sonny. You're special."
Yeah,
Or
the
if you're in
teacher
the
said that
South.
sort of thing to me.
Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, I hate when people say that. Bless my heart, or I'll pray for you. Fucking save your breath, man.
I'll think about
I
it.
tell people that they look at you dumb as shit when you say that. They're like, "Oh, I'll pray for you." I'm like, save your breath, man.
Hey, Mo. I'm praying for you to the risen Macho Man Randy Savage right now.
Oh, that's okay. That's all
Macho
right.
Man!
Ric Flair will work too, I suppose.
No. Absolutely not. It has to be the risen Macho Man Randy Savage, dude.
Okay.
What about-
are you talking about the original Macho Man? Like, oh yeah.
No. I'm talking about my personal god, the risen Macho Man Randy Savage, the one that died.
Risen Macho Man. Okay.
Oh, I prayed to
The one that
bionic
died
guys.
and came back to life and has taught me the celestial flying elbow.
Oh, that's fine. As long as it's
Celestial
fucking Randy
flying
Savage,
elbow.
man. I'm cool with that.
What about our invisible Lord and Savior, John Cena?
No,
Yeah.
fuck him.
I want to go door to door like missionaries do and be like, "Hi, do you have a minute for me to tell you about my dark Lord and Savior?" And just see if anybody will listen to me or see if they pay attention.
If I ever become single again, I'm gonna go on the website Christian Mingle and wear a T-shirt that says "Hail Satin."
Hell Satin, like SATIN.
Yeah, see if anyone freaks the
Did
fuck
you see
out.
that?
Like, you can't fucking
Did you
read.
see a Godless Engineer comments video today where someone was talking about him and Satin, and they kept spelling Satan with a SATIN, and he was like, "Yeah, I really like Satin. It's soft."
Gotta love it, man. Anytime I think of Satin, I think of whatchamacallit, Seinfeld.
Hell Satin.
George Costanza, we wanted to spend his whole entire life in velvet, but that's not Satin.
Hell Satin. What, you got something against silk or something, man? Hell Satin.
No, but I can't wear mixed fabrics.
Hey, when I'm feeling cocky, I like to wear mixed fabrics and eat shellfish and fucking pork. When I'm feeling real cocky in life, you know.
Take it easy
Fucking
on the
pork?
basket there, Chad.
When I'm feeling cocky, I like to wear a dress.
I do that anyway.
When I feel cocky, I like to
I'm
get
with you on
jammed in the
that.
face.
I like the breeze. It's nice.
I bet dresses are free or like liberating, dude. Nothing fucking holding you back and shit. Got all kinds of range of movement.
I'm back.
Dude, it's all
They are in some ways, but
it's
if
all
you wear
in the breeze.
if you wear the tight hip hugging skirt ones, it's very difficult to step over anything.
Oh, yeah.
No, you just gotta pull them up a little bit. It's fine. If you're not afraid of a little bit of penis dangling there,
not be a pussy about it.
Yeah,
Gird
if
your
you pull
loins.
them up, if you pull them up too far, you'll be hanging out the bottom.
No, I won't.
Of course you won't. Of course you won't, but
It's not just a problem for me.
I would write you a song about my dick, but it's too short.
It would only be a half a verse long.
Oh, did
see,
you
that's where you fucked that up, dude. You always go with the positive. I'd write you a song about my dick, but it would be way too fucking long. Never fucking go the other way, dude.
No, you undersell it. That way, like, you say it's 3 inches, and that way when you give them 4, they're enjoying it.
Right. Hey,
you see that picture? It was
And if nothing else, you can look at that fabulous beard.
guy
Exactly.
says the computer website the guy's trying to sign up for says please enter a password. Sign up for the website. He's there like, nah, I don't know what to put. No, I'll just put penis. He goes, error, penis too short.
hey, 3 inches will do a lot of damage at 100 miles an hour.
50% satisfaction guaranteed.
hell, a 17 caliber ball BB will do a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, if you pump it out 23 times to shoot it right into her vagina, it's going to be bad.
Ooh.
Well, I'm actually getting a shot in the vagina would not be pleasant no matter what. I can't see that being fun for any woman.
No, you're not going to make friends that way. You're not making friends that way.
No, be like, hey, do you mind if I shoot you in the vagina with a BB gun?
Dude, that's like some Louis C.K. shit.
No,
That's like some Louis C.K. shit. That's some weird shit he would say. Like, hey, come up to my hotel room. I want to shoot you in the vagina with my fucking BB gun.
I know there's some kinks
no,
out there.
thank you.
It's better than a musket. I mean,
I'd
there's that.
like to shoot you in the
Stop
ass
playing
with a
mud,
BB gun.
You pull out a horn of black powder.
What the hell was that, Nacho?
Like, what are you doing?
Here in the tall grass and laugh at what I've done. Put a blood blister upon each bone. I'd like to shoot you in the ass with a BB gun.
But there's a urban legend about a Civil War soldier getting shot in the nuts and the a woman behind him getting hit in the
Clitoris?
In the rect or in her uterus, and she got pregnant or something.
yeah.
Like in the taco?
That's actually medically feasible. There was a girl in Africa somewhere that she was a virgin, and what happened was she didn't have a vagina, is what it was. Like she had there was no slit, no hole, no nothing, and
Wait.
What? This is what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but she got stabbed in the abdomen, and the guy masturbated on her. I guess somehow semen got in her wound, and it fucking impregnated her somehow. I mean, I don't know how true it is. But
Wait. There's so many questions.
Oh my god, this is the extremes of Christopher Hitchens. It's just like
I have an important question about this story.
Sure.
If there was no slit or gap or anything, where did the pee go?
yes, I'm not sure. That's all I heard. I mean, that made me think too. But I mean,
Pee is sort of the
bullshit. But I don't
Pete
know.
is in the balls. That is a fact.
Pee is sort of the
Maybe she had a urethra, and they made it so she could pee. But
Ooh, maybe
wasn't
she's like
able to
that
have
the
sex.
guy from the rapper from whatchamacallit, Miss March. Anyone watch that movie?
She got her butthole or something. I don't know.
No, he had like straws attached to his balls for him to pee.
Well, I have a friend who doesn't have an
Sounds
asshole.
lovely.
You have a friend that doesn't have an asshole?
I have a friend who is an asshole.
Is it Kim Il-sung?
I'm an asshole. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm about to say I am that friend.
Wait. So you have a friend that doesn't have an asshole?
Yeah.
Catch on to that.
He went to the
No.
hospital
I
and
mean-
they nicked it.
How did you know? Did you check?
And still his asshole?
They fucking stole it, right?
You're like, man, he has such a nice asshole. I'm stealing this shit.
They snatched it right off him.
I mean,
Wait, you guys are killing me. 1 second, there's no vagina. Now there's no asshole.
Hey, man,
I've got so many fucking questions, I don't even know where to start.
she's a man.
People have missing parts.
yeah. There
It's
will
not
be
mixed
blood.
perfectly.
So that one woman was definitely a C-section, right?
Yeah. From what I heard, I mean, you can look it up. Just look up African chick that got pregnant by being stabbed. I'm sure you can find.
Turn
that
safe
story.
search off.
No, Mr. Snarky, he doesn't poo out of his mouth.
Aw, why not?
Does he have if he literally has no butthole? Does he have to have a colostomy bag or something?
Yes.
Now you're
Okay.
making it depressing. I don't want to make it
But
real.
so, some of the times when he talks, you think he's pooing.
Well, that was the only logical explanation I could think. If the guy doesn't have an asshole, then it has to come out somewhere.
This isn't South Park. You don't shove food up your ass and shit out your mouth.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Hands down. one of
What's
the
that
best
old
sentences
fucking? There's
ever.
that old joke. There's that
Maybe
old
it's like
joke
a
where the
human
guy-
centipede.
Some old joke where the guy goes to see his doctor about getting it reversed. He can't digest or something, so he has to go in the other way. And he goes back to visit after 3 months or something, and he's sitting there like this, and he's rocking back and forth. And the doctor's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm chewing gum."
I think I'm dying.
I hope so.
That was
slightly better than a dad joke.
That was still pretty good though. My dad always used to tell me some of the stupidest shit when I was younger. He's like, why fart and waste it when you can belch and taste it? I'm like, oh man, you're fucking gross, Dad. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but there's some truth to that.
A kernel of truth in everything, I suppose.
I do not approve these messages.
Yeah,
that is
every silver lining, dude. Every silver lining has a touch of gray.
Right.
That's
Speaking of touch of gray.
Every silver lining has a dark cloud. Thank goodness.
With that guy on Twitter.
Oh, is that what you're doing right now?
Well, I looked at the thread and I just read it and went, I'm not dealing with this tonight.
I'm going to deal with it in a little bit. I'm just playing a game, Madden.
No, I've already addressed like 3 of his tweets.
I've done a lot today. All right, I've had a busy day, and I'm not dealing with Daddy, whatever his name is tonight.
And Badger needs to sleep. Sleepy Badger is not a happy.
Wait.
Yeah, in my smoking jacket. I'm all comfy. I'm not dealing with this.
Badgers.
Yeah, are Badgers nocturnal?
Not entirely nocturnal. We like to come out at about dusk or a little bit before start foraging.
Is that the reason for the sunglasses? Is that the reason for the sunglasses?
Well, the sunglasses are just cool.
Oh, okay. Right on.
At least he's honest.
Great answer. And so it's not for checking out it's not for checking out chicks.
No comment.
Do Badgers check out human
confirm
shit?
nor deny this, sir.
No, I'm. As you may have seen in one of my video intros, I'm quite into the raccoons.
Oh,
Raccoon fever.
I've never actually seen any of your videos. I need to watch some of them.
What is this?
What? That was fucking rude. You keep that to yourself.
There's nobody in
whole
this chat
No,
that I haven't seen at least
I made
one
a
of their
whole,
videos.
like 18-minute long Noah's Ark video, and you haven't even watched it.
That was a great one.
That's why. Like I watched Godless Cranium and fucking Reese Nightmare Fuel because it's like 7 minutes. Just get in and out.
Well, most of my videos are between 5 and 10 minutes.
I hear that about
okay.
Craig. I hear he's serious.
I had a sudden
Dude, you can find time to watch my shit, but not Badgers.
What were you saying
had
about
sudden
Godless Cranium?
inspiration to make this
I
massive
said
Noah's
I
Ark
hear he's
video.
pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, that's what the girls tell me.
Oh,
it's
I
good.
don't know that.
You're calling down the wrath, dude. You're calling down the wrath. I gotta say, like, out of everybody in the community, Godless Cranium is the one guy I don't fuck with.
No, dude,
He's a really
I'm
nice
friends
guy,
with him.
dude.
It's okay.
I
He's a real
even got that before the guys got that. How did I get that before any of the guys?
Right.
Because you're one of them. You're like, oh, I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, we got it. We got it. We got it. It's just like it's funny.
We got it.
Josiah, buddy, I'm kind of worried now, man.
I don't know.
Dude, Godless Cranium is the king of snark, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Godless Cranium,
Oh yeah.
Godless Cranium, and Ain Dragon are the kings of snark.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, they're both funny.
Like when Godless Cranium told me that I'm one of the biggest smartasses he's ever met, that made me feel good coming from him. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. I'm like, I appreciate that.
For sure.
I was
What the?
very
Right.
excited when Godless Cranium was giving me feedback on the video.
Yeah, he's so down to earth. Such a nice guy, man.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, he's a fucking sweetheart.
The other person I was very excited to get.
John is too. Sorry, go ahead.
The other person I was very excited to get direct feedback from was Bionic Dance.
Oh, Kate, that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic.
Another person that is real down to earth and will do it is John, Godless Engineer. He is so down to earth, dude. He's a real nice guy. And
you say that, but that fucker's still not following.
Worship something. I say, yeah, I worship Bionic.
Oh, look, someone else come in here. I don't even know who they are. Joe Bonar?
Yeah, I know Joe Bonar. He's a good dude. If it's the same dude, if it's the same dude from Twitter, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's replying to the daddy shit that's been coming along.
Oh no.
Oh, I know who that guy is.
Yeah.
Godless Engineer is awesome. John is fucking very cool.
After my
I got him on
first
Facebook. I got him on Facebook and Twitter.
After my first video, Godless Engineer, like literally, he sent me like a bunch of like tips and some tricks and some feedback and talked to me and stuff. I was like, dude, you're awesome.
Yeah, I had less than 100. I had less than 100 subs, and I'm like, hey, I know you don't know me, but would you mind me coming on my channel so I can interview you? And he said, no, not at all, man. He's like, anytime. Set it up. I'm like, thank you so much, dude. I'm like, thank you. You know, oh, really nice of him.
I actually communicate with KC more than I do with John.
Well, if you're talking, KC's on Twitter more than John. Like, John takes forever to answer messages, dude. Forever. And if you do get an answer, it's probably actually from KC.
Yeah, KC's one of my favorites.
Alright, here's a question for you. Who's your favourite person on the, in quotes, other side of this debate to talk to?
None.
My least favorite is
who's the
Lead.
least disingenuous that I can stomach?
My least favorite's Lead.
Is that
SJ?
SJ? I keep waiting for SJ to reply to me sometime.
SJ's
I tear her to shreds. I tear her to shreds.
Have you guys
Strawman,
seen?
I love you.
Have you guys seen? About 8 hours ago, Steve McRae posted an Onion thing about evolution, definitively proven as scientists capture first ever photograph of a chimpanzee actually turning into a human. Have I seen this?
I
didn't.
Yeah, I saw you.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Let me put a picture in here.
That'd be funny, like, you know how Superman used to go into a phone booth to change into Superman?
Yeah.
You should have, like, a fucking chimpanzee walking into a phone booth and walking out a human, like they take off
Evolution
their
booth.
outfit.
Dude, we really shouldn't, man. We really shouldn't, because we got fucked by natural selection.
Oh,
That's the one
cosmological
thing that-
design on it, too.
Well, you lot did. I live underground.
Yeah, if God designed humans, he did a horrible job at it. We are so fucking, like, awkward and ungainly.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Natural selection fucked us. We're monkeys with fucking anxiety, dude. Like, we got fucked by natural selection. Like, if you watch a bonobo, like, all they do is eat fruit and fuck. That's what they do in life.
Pretty
They're
chill.
living my
Send it to
fucking
look
dream.
at me a sec. I have something to show you.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
This is my least favorite person
Does
in
it bother you?
the debates.
Let's don't look at Andrew Strutalaudis. That guy's a fucking cunt.
I was going to ask you, does it bother you that our closest living relatives, the bonobos, solve their problems by when they get angry with each other, they rub each other's dicks?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's my fucking point. You just made my point for me. We got fucked by natural selection. Like, we got fucked by natural selection. We got stuck in the fucking grinder. So we're wondering about fucking life and all this bullshit. Bonobos are just eating fucking fruit, fucking each other. They get mad at each other. They rub each other's fucking genitalia. Like, that's my dream. Those goddamn bastards are living my fucking dream, dude.
To have somebody you're mad at.
If I was angry and someone came up and rubbed my penis, it would probably make me feel better. I'm just saying, you know?
That's what I'm saying. They gotta figure it out. The fucking bonobos have figured out the secret to life, and we're sitting here trying to pay mortgages and shit.
They have found the secret to eternal happiness.
Right?
I'm telling you,
don't be mad. I'll rub your penis, man. It's going to be okay.
We got fucking fallout, dude.
Wow.
Are you angry? Come here. I'll rub one out.
Yeah.
Hey, he mentioned me.
Come around my badger set sometime. I'll sort you right out.
All right, ladies. I have to get off. Talk to you guys later. See you on the 17th there, Neil.
You betcha, man. I'm looking forward to it.
And peace the hell out, guys. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
go to bed and go burn my Nike stuff real quick. And
Oh, did you see that picture of the guy who set his Nike shoes on fire while wearing them?
Yes.
oh god damn!
That'll teach him.
I was gonna make a joke.
You know?
I just saw a post from.
There's a picture of him. There's a picture of him with his Nike feet on fire, and then a picture of third-degree burns on his feet.
If they really want to use Nike, they'll just cut their feet off and wrap their bloody stumps in the American flag. That'll show
There you go.
And then mail them to Nike.
Yeah, right? Take that. I'll never buy shoes again.
I just saw a post by Brent Spiner, Mr. Data.
Ooh.
Data?
Where he said, I saw a post by him that said he was going to go burn a pair of Adidas.
Oh,
What's on about these days?
I'm going to go burn a pair of New Balance. I'm at Walmart.
Hey, that's my initials.
Don't burn Adidas, man. They break through concrete walls.
Adidas? I thought that was Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Run DMC, man. Run DMC.
Oh, that's right.
Fair enough.
That's old.
Adidas just makes me think of the Corn song.
Yeah.
About sex, yes, all day. I dream about sex.
Yeah,
I go with the Adidas because it's the Slavic choice.
Yeah, but I'm older than dirt.
For some reason, Adidas makes me think of Eastern Europe. It seems like everybody in Eastern Europe is wearing Adidas all the time.
And does anyone else actually like all you guys are saying Adidas? Are we the only people that call it Adidas?
Yeah, probably.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's because you're wrong.
Well, it's because they're upside down.
You should look up where Adidas comes from.
Adidas. No. I'm not that committed.
You should
Next,
be.
you be telling me how to pronounce Billabong.
It's because y'all are upside down. All the blood's rushing to your brain. So.
Hey, it takes years to get used to that. Years.
Hey, Nutcher, did you see that picture about why the Australian Army lost to the emus?
I think I've had a few pictures like that sent to me, so possibly.
The picture was because they're upside down. All the bullets just fell upwards off the planet.
Oh shit! No, I haven't seen that one. If you
I think I've got it.
That'd be sweet.
I would have thought it was a drop bear.
Send it to me.
I would have thought it was a drop bears that did it.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say to you? That was it about my question earlier about who your favorite person on the other side of this whole discussion is. I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone talked to Mr. Alpha 4 IV?
Nope.
Don't think so, no.
Catholic chap.
Shoot me a link.
He's actually quite a lot of fun. He can be interesting to talk to as long as you don't mind a monotone voice. And I do have a.
You mean like Godless Cranium?
I do have a certain fondness for him because I spent 2 hours trying to tell him how to edit 2 clips together.
That's patience.
Hey,
who was there on Discord trying to explain to him how to put clips together?
Who in here is stalked by Henzo Heleno or whatever his name
Oh,
is?
that idiot.
Yeah. Dude, he's
know.
like fucking had like 18 accounts and followed me
Yeah.
18 different times.
Yeah, he followed me a few times, and I just ignore him. I never say anything to him whenever
Well,
he
I
follows
learned my
me.
lesson because I got a time out for calling him a homophobic bigot once, so they fucking they gave me a timeout. He was the one saying that fucking gay people were the scum of the earth, but I'm the one that got in trouble for calling him a homophobe, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't get it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think I blocked that guy.
Yeah, I
just-
block him every
I-
time he follows me.
You know how whenever I follow anybody, I'm going like, hey, thanks for the follow. I just ignore him.
Right.
I did say thanks for the I did say once thanks for the follow to an account that didn't have a picture on it,
Yeah.
and like an hour or 20 minutes later, it was his picture.
Yeah, you can tell it's him as soon as he starts to talk because he spoke this really broken English.
What's the guy's name?
I want to Henzo Heleno, I think.
Something like that. It's always a different account, but it's like he spells.
Well,
the
it's like an Arabic looking dude with like glasses on, right?
I think he's from the Philippines, maybe. I could be wrong, but I think he's from over there in that area.
What's he called?
No, he's not cool.
Not at all. He's a
What's he
fucking.
called?
Oh,
I may be British, but you can understand my words.
I can understand.
No,
Henzo
I
Heleno. HENZO I believe. Heleno.
Yeah, something like that. He spells it funny.
Yeah, he gets blocked like. He probably had like 30 accounts, no joke.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I don't know.
What does he like to follow people on?
He likes to follow atheists, and he tells, and he never passes up a moment to tell us that sodomy is the most wrong thing in the world, and gay people are going to burn in hell, and
Is he on the Twitters?
Yeah, he's on Twitter.
Twitters.
Yeah.
I can see if I can find him in my list here. And
He's on Twitter.
I don't think he's following me at the moment.
Matty Lawrence, check him out. His profile picture says "Hell is expanding, causing global warming." This guy is
that guy. Holy shit! I know exactly who you're talking about. I've got into it like it ain't dragging, and I got into it with him for like fucking 3 days.
Quit yelling.
What's his name? I'll have to check it out. What is it?
I got excited.
Blow my ears off.
What's that?
I didn't need those anyway. Just saying.
Who needs earbuds? Ears.
I can't hear nothing anyway from playing in a band for years.
Apparently, his account has been suspended.
So someone gets a little bit loud when they get all excited, though.
Yeah,
I
I'm the
noticed.
same way. Duke's like me. He's like a puppy. He gets all excited and he pees a little bit.
I do.
I'm the same way, dude. I'm not making fun of you. I'm the same way.
I just gotta remember when you
No, but I know exactly what you're talking about because
step away from your mic a little bit, so that when you're louder, you're right up against the mic.
I don't have a mic. That's my problem. I have a headset. I have a phone. I don't have a computer. So
I was gonna say, oh no, you don't have a mic. You're just yelling, and we can actually hear you from across the world. Fuck you.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
You are God.
That is amazing.
You are the god of voice. You're the dragonborn.
No, but like, I know exactly who you're talking about.
He tries the cause of global warming.
Yeah, no, that guy is legit. He actually believes that shit. Like, I got into it with him in A Named Dragon, and I got into it with him where he was trying to explain how hell is at the center of the earth, and it's expanding due to souls dying and going to hell, and that's the actual cause.
His latest post, his latest Twitter post is a retweet of him 2 months ago saying atheism can't exist without theism. You can't deny a God who doesn't exist. Therefore, atheism is proof of God.
Of course. Perfect sense.
Makes sense to me. I guess we're all Christian now.
Yeah.
We all, deep down inside, we all know that there's a God, don't you know?
Yeah, because we're all Mesotheists, like what's his face in God's Not Dead and those other fucking movies.
We're just angry at God and we want to sin.
Guys, I have a question because I know it's going to sound stupid.
Sorry, go.
No, I'm just wondering what Republicans are. Is that Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, I was going through my list and I didn't follow somebody, and it says wife and homeschooling my two boys and Republicans, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
No,
I'm not American.
I mean,
I don't care.
it's broadly Trump, but not everybody that's a Republican supports Trump.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And not everyone.
I'm still not gonna homeschooling her boys and being Republican screams to me that they're probably
fundies.
Yeah.
Yep.
They probably get answers in Genesis textbooks.
Did I tell you I got a few flat earthers following me too?
Yeah, I do too. I got a few Christians following me too, which I don't understand why I follow a few Christians too.
Yeah.
I said that the other day. I tweeted out like I've got like a couple dozen. And I'm like, why do you guys do this to yourselves?
Yeah, because we love it. Does anybody hate watch any Christians on YouTube? Like, I hate watch Steve Anderson.
Yes.
I can't help myself.
I don't.
I hate watch Steve Anderson. Like Ken Ham and Kent Hovind, I don't really. Well, Ken Ham I kind of hate, but Kent Hovind I feel sorry for more than anything. It's kind of.
All of my things are response videos, so I'm subscribed to quite a few people that I respond to.
Yeah, I subscribe, and Wretched pisses me off too. I don't like that channel. The Three Mormons just make me laugh.
Man, apparently I cannot find that guy.
What is it? Girl something or other? The
Girls Defined?
Yes.
Where them overly chipper fake bitches?
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't Rachel Oates like regularly respond to them.
Yes.
That one on the left is like 28 years old and she fucking needs to get laid so bad. You could just see it in her. She's going crazy, dude. Like fucking she talks about guys and you can see this crazed look in her fucking eye, dude. Like I bet
28 you say, huh?
I bet she has a fucking kidnapped kid in her truck or something. I don't know.
There's one guy that I'm subscribed to called Adam Hovey. I think.
Adam Hoban?
Not Hovind. Hovey.
Oh, Hovind.
Let me tell you his name. Just to make sure I got it right.
Learn to speak proper English, dude.
No, I'm going to talk in doobie.
Just listen to Brits more often and you'll understand them, sir.
There he is.
No way, man. I've seen every movie that Guy Ritchie ever made.
Insane.
What the fuck? Notch coming our way? Sorry, I'm reading the chat here, and apparently Notch is coming our way.
Notch is in here with us, isn't he?
No. Don't start that shit.
Nobody noticed.
Physically,
nobody noticed.
Me and also Godless Cranium, and I think two other people did responses to Adam Hovey. And then he started at the start of all his videos saying, "Do not use my content in your videos. I do not give you permission to do this." So
then you don't have to.
Yeah, well, you don't have to, but everyone has just kind of decided not to, and now he gets 7 views a video.
Kind of backfired, didn't it?
Yeah, the only traffic he was getting was people doing responses to it, and then everyone going, "I'm gonna watch the original."
Is Maddie Lawrence the one that has Bloodline 1980?
No.
His well, whoever that Maddie Lawrence is, his tweets are protected, so he must get lots of hate.
It's
I can see him.
His profile name is Maddie's Paradigm, NATTY''S Paradigm.
Oh, Natty.
Yeah, that's the guy. The hell's expanding. That's why we have global warming.
Totes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His stuff is hilarious.
It's so funny. I literally came across him. I came across him and I tweeted his Twitter profile to Inane Dragon, and Puff was literally like, "I'm gonna kill you with fire. Why are you doing this to me?" I was like, "Cuz, dude, it's like you're my Final Fantasy summon call."
It's like, oh, what is it? It's like a cigarette. You know it's bad for you, but you're still gonna do it anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Well, he's got that argument where he says, you argue that there's no God, but in order for you to argue that there's no God, there must be a God.
That is the stupidest fucking argument, isn't it?
It's
oh my god.
An absolute fucking, what do they call that? Non sequitur or something?
Yeah.
All the way across.
It's dumb as fuck.
Well, I hate when people say, if you don't believe in God, why do you talk about him so much? I'm like,
because you talk about
God. I talk about how stupid your guys' beliefs are. I talk about you.
Yep.
Because I want to have sex with him, for fuck's sake.
Right?
Talk about, I mean, if he's real, fuck yeah. Talk about divine sex.
Right? It'll blow your mind.
It would probably be
going through my
most heavenly
through
orgasm
my Twitter
ever.
followers. I've got some interesting people in there.
I mean,
Take you out of this world.
I mean, Mary was still a virgin afterwards, so it probably can't be that bad.
Right?
Actually, there was
How
that,
the fuck did that?
Can't be that good.
I mean, yeah.
there was a tweet.
Exactly right. It's not deep enough to break the hymen.
There was a tweet there the other day that said something like that, how miraculous it is and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, God did it. The excuse women, unfaithful women use for centuries to something like that. I can't freaking remember, but yeah, it was something like that. It's freaking hilarious. Somebody didn't like that.
It was
I
the
don't know why,
biblical.
though.
It was the biblical equivalent of the mailman child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen that picture with Mary and Jesus? That says, when you accidentally get pregnant and you create an entire religion as an excuse, and your son takes it way too seriously. He's there carrying the cross along, and it says above his head, "Gotta die for their sins, lol."
Right.
He's just like, oh, fuck Jesus.
Joseph were like, hello?
That's hilarious. I used to have a friend. I had a friend once upon a time that was an atheist. His name was Eric.
Wait. You had a friend?
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
Friends?
It doesn't equate into real life. It doesn't equate into real life because I'm a total cunt. But I had this one friend.
Yeah, I had a friend.
Once I had this friend, like his name was Eric, and I found this fucking meme where Jesus was like, "Everybody's saved except for you, Eric." It's like, why? Because you're a cunt.
Hey, anybody that has hell is expanding and it's the cause of global warming as their header on their homepage, I gotta follow.
I think I'm blocked by him now. I think I'm blocked by him now, but I used to follow him.
I'm following
this
him.
guy.
I just love reading his stuff sometimes because it's like, this is like the Alex Jones of Christian conspiracy.
Right, just his bio alone was like, oh wow. Like, I can't believe fucking, He's a weird one.
I should do just I should go to bed. I should do just a whole video of me reading this guy's tweets.
You should.
It would definitely be entertaining. Just from what I see, that guy is pretty kooky.
Do a live stream and invite him.
Why do you believe what you believe?
You just have a picture of that guy from the American version of The Office. Just, why are you the way that you are?
But all I can imagine just. I wish he had been born in some other country, just because, or that he had somebody else just like him, because I want like thousands of these guys, every religion. Hell, it's not hell is expanding. It's Hades, and Zeus is pissed about something or whatever. Why can't we have this shit anymore?
Oh, I found one of the I don't know if they're flat earthers or what. The End of Days Radio is following me.
Yeah.
Is an independent researcher. I'm using air quotes.
Isn't that guy that Woody Harrelson played in that 2012 film?
I don't know, but there's 44 people I know that are following him.
I think him and Maddie's Paradigm, the Maddie Lawrence guy, are like have posted stuff together before. I think. So I don't see how. I don't see how they work together sometimes, but
yeah,
if I'm thinking of the right person,
yeah, because like that just seems like the whole preppers and flat earther stuff to me.
Yeah,
the preppers are fucking weird. Like there's people around. There's people in Florida. They're part of a cult, and they're called the End Timers.
Yeah.
And they live in a compound.
Yeah.
And it's like the creepiest shit ever. My dad, one of his people that helped him recover from his surgery was an End Timer, and they were just nuts.
Yeah, sounds like it'd be. Yeah, that sounds like it.
It sounds like it's going to turn into another Waco one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dress like fucking, like they have like these long fucking dresses that go down to the floor, sleeves that go down to their hands, collars that go up to their chin, like
wow,
nutty shit.
Wow,
like everyone wears that, or just like the women?
The women.
Damn it!
Because that would be a weird ass cult. That'd be even weird.
No, it's predictable. The dudes can do whatever they want. It's the women that have to cover up from their fucking jawline to their fucking feet.
Right.
Of course, because
that ankle.
We're horrible.
Did you see her ankle, dude? Oh man.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I should show you my ankles. I went berry picking today, and I didn't have anything but sneakers on. My legs from the knee down.
That's kind of weird. That's kind of a weird choice to go berry picking with nothing but shoes on.
I had with my sneakers, and my legs are just like huge scratches in them. Josiah's quite upset about it.
Aren't berry bushes like prickly?
Not blueberry bushes, but you have to walk through pretty rough terrain, like dead trees and all that kind of stuff, and it's pretty rough going.
See, here where I'm at, everybody just plants blueberry bushes in rows and fields.
Yeah, no.
Here, all the berries are blackberries.
There are only two crops where I live, and that is corn and beans.
I thought you were going to say corn and corn.
Yeah, pretty much, but there are some beans around.
Yellow corn and sweet corn?
No, it's around. There's some sweet corn, but mostly around here is feed corn.
Sweet corn.
Yummy.
Never been a fan of sweet corn. Well, I don't mind it, but it always gets stuck in my teeth.
When I lived in Calgary, the corn everybody wanted up there was Tabor corn. There was a town called Tabor that produced corn there, and that was like the best.
Tabor corn was. I was like, what the fuck's Tabor corn?
So that's like Vidalia onions. It's like Vidalia onions. Like in America, there's a city. There's a city in Georgia. Yeah, where they grow onions, and they're like unlike all the onions anywhere else on the planet. So,
that would be the same sort of thing. Yeah, it's
Natja. To answer your question that I saw in the chat just now about there being preppers over here,
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to be visiting my buddy downstairs shortly, who's got another friend of ours over. His name's Dan, and he is a prepper. As a matter of fact, he owns a boat. He lives on his boat, and he's got stashes buried like a pirate on little islands around the Charlotte Sound. Yeah, of guns and water and all kinds of shit.
Dude,
I know where I'm going when the zombie apocalypse comes.
I'm telling you, dude, I love this guy already, man. Like, I want to be friends with this dude.
I would not make a very good prepper. I was not even a good Boy Scout, so.
Can I go on the
Yeah.
Hey, no need to get crabby, jeez.
Cheesy, crazy, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Ice skating crabs, woohoo!
I'm just going through my background videos.
What the hell is it doing?
Let's see what else Jay's saying.
Plastic wrap or something.
Alright, I'll tell you the deal with this crab. The crab is actually 2 videos. One was just a video of a puddle, and the other was a video of a crab in a bucket. And I chroma keyed the bucket out.
Oh, gotcha. Looks like he's trying to fucking breakdance on that plastic sheet.
You want to hear something silly? SJ said. She says God has never commanded anyone to commit genocide.
Yeah, I saw that. What a ridiculous fucking
exacted justice on those deserving of same. If I lived in the time of the Canaanites and witnessed their egregious moral atrocities, and God asked me to be a part of a war to displace them, I'd do so gladly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's been her.
I wonder how she. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
What a snotty bitch.
That's been her talking point, like, over and over again. Like, she's been smashed on that same issue.
Oh my!
My question is, if God told another place to go and do that thing to her, how happy would she be about it?
Right.
You know, if
she would probably say then it's because God wouldn't do that to her because she's following him.
Yeah, she's a true believer.
Ask the question like this: if this was to happen to you, would it matter to you whether it was called genocide or not?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, her argument's always the same. It's that they were feeding children into the flame. They were sacrificing children to foreign gods. They were doing these weird things. They were, they were all sodomites. They had all these things going on that made them evil. So it's okay that God heard.
Right. Would she feel better if we changed genocide to mass murder? Come on.
Well, that would make it all better. This video I put on. I think it was Miss Snarky in the chat who said she liked the badge reporters doing the thing, so I put it on my avatar for a minute.
Who was it I told the other day that I give him for their video? I gave him 2 mole paws up.
2 mole paws.
Yeah.
This was my demonstration of geologic bending.
Wait, what did I say? Snarky's like, haha, wow, Neil. I'm like, what did I say?
You're a funny guy.
Did I say something that
it was probably the prepper friend thing, I would guess.
Oh, maybe, yeah. My buddy Dan, who likes to bury gun stashes.
Yeah, that's pretty wow.
When the zombie apocalypse hits, that's who I'm going to be hanging out with.
You think a gun stash is tough? A mustache is even tougher.
I got a good stash.
Party hard.
It's funny. When I was younger, I was in my my probably late 20s. I used to have a waterbed with a big ass headboard, and on it I put a coin slot thing, and it's 50 cents per mustache ride on it.
Wait a second. If you were in your early 20s and you had a waterbed, I'm guessing this was the 70s.
No.
Early 80s? Early 80s?
Late 80s. This is probably 88, 89.
Oh yeah, you're not that much older. You're only like 9 years older than me, aren't you?
No.
Sorry to make you so old.
No, it's okay. I know how old I am. I'm 51. I'll be 52 in less than a month. Or no, a little over a month.
Yeah.
October 20th. Don't forget it, people. I expect presents in the mail.
Oh, cool. Your birthday's a month after mine.
You're September 20th?
September 14th. But it's close enough.
The guy downstairs that I'm going to go see in about 10 minutes is also September 14th. We're going to be going to Princeton.
Tell him happy birthday.
I shall.
I hope you said Princeton and not prison.
Princeton is a little town in BC here. So.
Did you say Princeton?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a little town named Princeton that's like 20 miles from where I live.
Well, it's a little more than 20 miles from me, but it takes
it
about
might be 20
an hour and a half.
Oh, not like that.
My buddy's got a cabin, so we're going to go out there, be really, really loud, listen to loud music,
right,
drink lots of beer, smoke lots of weed.
Hey, Neil.
What?
Neil, you're getting a dick from me.
I'm getting a dick from you.
He already has his own.
Fine, I'll put it in my collection.
Everyone just did Neil dildos and stuff on his birthday.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get dildos in the mail.
Was that Duke? Was that you?
I was gonna show up vibrating.
Send him a dick.
Yes,
I'm gonna send it now just otherwise I'll forget.
One of them will get here vibrating, and the mail lady will be like, "You don't get this one."
Where is it?
Make sure you
Yeah,
get
well,
to
I
watch
was the
that
first
part
one
of
to
the
send
video.
Notch a dick pic.
Yes, this is true.
I don't want dick pics. I don't want to get fucking. I'm not giving any of you fuckers my phone number. Right?
I'll send you a picture of Dick Van Dyke.
I'm gonna think.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke. Nice.
I'm gonna send him an actual dick.
Oh
There you
man!
go.
Oh God.
Oh God.
His dick is real big.
Or Richard Nixon, an actual dick.
What the hell? Who's screaming?
Not
Somebody's
me.
child is
Oh.
happy.
Yeah, there are kids here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Happy birthday.
All right, you guys. I gotta shut her down. So if you guys want to stick around, I gotta take off though.
Man, I gotta get some stuff done too, but I had a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always good. Always good having you guys together.
Yeah. Thanks
We
for having me.
always have some crazy ass shit to talk about, like sending me dicks and stuff. Like I don't even.
You're getting a dick, Neil. You're
I
getting a
sent your
dick.
birthday present through Twitter, Neil.
Someone
A giant black one.
A double dome, even.
That reminds me of that joke with the lady that wanted to buy the fancy dildo that's up on the top shelf beside the big black one, but it ends up the guy sells it to her, but it turns out to be his boss's thermos or something. Well, what the hell happened to my thermos? I don't know. Some lady bought it for me. I got $100 for it.
Some lady's vagina at the moment.
I'll send it to you as well, not sure I go.
That's one way to keep your food warm, I suppose.
Yeah. That's supposed to work on the inside, man. Not from the outside.
From what I know of services, that isn't how they work.
Hang on a second here. I gotta warm up my thermos.
Hey, honey, did you bring that coffee? Hook me up.
Well, man,
Jumping jacks.
Coffee enema.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
definitely not.
on my list. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. So
I'm blowing you.
the coffee.
Goodbye.
Hey, everybody.
It doesn't get more climactic than the coffee enema ending. So.
Yeah, no. You can't follow up with anything after that. It's just nothing comes out.
How can you?
Well, I can, but I'm just.
Oh, we know you could.
I'm actually literally scared right now.
Don't be frightened. I'm going to keep it to myself.
Okay. I'll save it for the next one.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, just in case anyone's still watching, my next scheduled interview is the 8th of September on Saturday with Brooke McCormick.
Ooh,
We're going to be talking Yeah, me too.
I think if I can, I'll try and tune in and watch that.
Oh, I'll be on the 12th
Great.
too, if I remember right too.
And you are on the 12th. Yeah, look at you with that steel trap memory shit going
Look at
on.
me remember.
Yeah, and then
but none of us are gonna watch that shit.
That's okay.
I'll email it to you.
Did you get the picture I sent you, Neil?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
Grumpy old no sacred Grumpy's in the conversation now too.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
Remind me next time that I'm talking to him. I gotta thank him for it.
Bugger or Dave?
I don't see him.
Grumpy old bugger. No sacred cows.
Bugger.
That's that big
yeah,
thing that I was.
He's a cool guy.
Oh
He's a
my
great dude.
lord!
Yeah, he is.
I love him to death. Does he know that his name?
What the hell is that?
Thank you, whoever sent that to him.
I don't
You said
even
you want
know
a dick pic.
He's lost for words.
Do you guys think that Bugger? Do you guys think that Bugger knows that his name is another word for sodomy?
fucking beastly.
That's a bad dragon.
That's gonna go in one of my videos now.
Have you not been on Bad Dragon before?
That makes me feel quite inadequate.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna go hide in my room and fucking pout.
Oh no! Come on! What do you guys? You gotta listen to me.
Send it
Hang
to
on,
you?
I will. I'll send it
Send
to
it
you.
to her, Badger. Send it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let me sit here with a confused look on my face. For fuck's sakes! Come on.
I mean, it is your sperm. You can
It's going to take a minute.
I mean, it's only a dildo, right?
Yeah, but it's a disturbing.
I should say it's a smaller version of what I'm working with. There you go.
It looks like some alien
I sent you a tweet too, Duke. I'll have to send that one back to Badger too, because I don't think Badger was.
Okay.
I think you got it
then. Here's a handmade one. Nacho knows what I'm sending. Well, a lot of people do, but some of them don't.
I want to know what this is, so please, whoever, send these to me too.
Who is that? I'm not looking at the screen. Strawman?
Careful
Or?
what you wish for, Strawman.
Yeah, that was.
Strawman? Okay.
Hey, do you guys think that Grumpy Old Bugger realizes a part of his name is a synonymous for the sodomy?
Oh, he knows.
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he does.
Because that one, that's knitted.
It's buggery.
Yeah, no, it's crochet, not knitted. But,
sorry, crochet. Is that a vein?
We should
Is
start
that a vein
testing
downside?
Victorian.
No, that's a lightning dick. That's GE.
Oh, it's lightning
that one to GE
Right.
and GC. So they're lightning dick.
You scoundrel, have you been buggering my sister?
More like your brother, but it's fine.
All right, guys. Everybody, thanks for watching, and I'm going to shut the broadcast down now, and then that'll be.
Bye, guys.
Aww.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.
I do have a life, people.
If anyone's still
You
here.
guys are a big part of it, but I do actually have a life.
What? What?
IRL, have you heard of that?
How dare you?
See you guys.